You know, I need to add one more fact to this. Let me kind of give you the infrastructure here. You just saw me launch this on the screen. You saw me with Octave on the screen. Let me show you where you go to get both of those. First thing you do is just come up and do a Google Maxima, just like the car. If you do Google search, what you find out is, look at that. That comes in front of the Nissan Maxima. It turns out that this was originally not Maxima, spelled that way. It was Maxima spelled this way. I had an experience using this years ago, and I'm talking about many, many years ago. You can see it was developed in 82, or probably before that. It was developed in the late 60s. It is extremely powerful. And for the price of $0, you really can't beat it. Many back ends are run off of this. And so all you do is you just go in, you go to downloads. If you've got a Macintosh, of course, you use the Macintosh. If you got Linux, you use the Linux. Windows, like I've got right here, I just went to right there. You go to here, and you'll find that it has two versions. They suggest if you're running Windows 7 or 10 to go ahead and get the 64-bit version. You just run it, takes a certain amount of time, and then it's installed. It may or may not, I think it may not put this on the desktop. I actually copied it and put it there. When you launch it, it looks something like this. And the beauty is you can create things and have them listed with the Greek letters, the symbols, and things like that in here. It has a help across the top that helps a lot. You know, if you forget, like I forget often, you know, how do you integrate an expression? Well, x squared times cosine of 2 times x, and there you go. It just integrates it. So, and I know there are a lot of web-based tools that do this, and that's fine too. Some of them use this, some of them use Wolfram products, some use many other things as the back end. Um, this is what I use because I have experience with it, and I know it's one of the best ones out there. So if you want to download it, uh, and you just need something, you'll find that it does a pretty good job if you're willing to go through the time with it. You can save the notebook, you can draw it back up, you can make a change. What you'll see is, okay, so if you do that, the percent means the previous statement. So if I'm going to simplify, let's go simplify the expression. So it simplified the expression here. We started with this, and so it simplifies that. The percent means the previous output. So there's a little bit of interesting flow to this. There's a lot of locations out there that have a lot of help. You'll find a bunch of them at the Maxima site, which is Maxima SourceForge docs manual. It has all sorts of things in here. Things that you wouldn't even imagine are available here. So, very deep program, but very accessible. Um, so, I think if you go here, okay, that's where you're at. You go to the documentation. So the reference manual is where I was. You can also get PDF version, which is probably massive. I don't even know what this would be. We'll let it load so that we can see what it would be. I don't want to take too long in this video. We've already run 5 minutes. Wow. $1,200 pages. A lot of stuff there. There's other people. Here's graphics with MATLAB. I mean, not MATLAB, Maxima. So that's one product. The other is Octave. Okay, so if you just go to Octave, it'll talk a little bit about, first thing, Octave, it defines it. First thing in the setup is GNU Octave. It's fairly fairly well known, been around for years, an alternate to MATLAB. You can just download it. If you're running Windows, I ran this one, which is the installer. If in fact you're at the campus, GNU Octave Portable, okay, you can go here, which is the portable version. Okay, so the advantage you have in the portable version is you can install it, put it in on your user drive somewhere, and then whatever computer you go to on campus, you can hit it and it'll draw it up. You'll have to pay attention to what files are being launched. So I did not install that one. If you download it, you're getting, it says portable apps. Okay, so there it is, GNU Octave Portable. I don't really want it to take up space on my drive, so I'm going to cancel it. But here's another thing to consider. If you go to portableapps.com, you will find an entire list of applications that are portable that actually can be installed on your U drive. I wouldn't do a lot of these because it will chew up your drive space rather quickly. But these are all the portable applications. And so that's the infrastructure I use to do this. And with that, I'll call this 8-minute video good and post it.